Welcome to DataViz Daily. I'm Kevin McGinley, and as I promised before, let's take a look at some spatial visualizations using, a little bit of color heat map sort of effect to kind of show what's possible in terms of looking at businesses in the city of Los Angeles. So what we have here is we're sorted on or filtered on agriculture, and you can see here the measure that we're plotting here is the age of the business in the number of days. So our agriculture companies, the densities here that you can see, these are our oldest agriculture businesses, definitely concentrated in this sort of upper northwestern quadrant of the city of Los Angeles. If we flip over to mining though, different story. You can definitely see the same thing in terms of the concentration of the age of the businesses, but definitely more concentrated in a different area. So how are we doing this? Well, first of all, you'll see in future episodes how I'm sort of using this insight feature to kind of flip quickly between these bookmarks, so to speak. But let's turn on some of the familiar areas that you're used to seeing. So the first thing that we have here is a calculation called age in days. And let me just pull this up real quick. And so what we're using here is a timestamp diff function that allows us to take the location's start date and calculate the number of days between the current date and the location start date. So you can see here the different components of that timestamp diff function. If I pull it up here, you can see timestamp diff. This is the sort of help screen that you get with this. So basically, this is calculating our days. What I'm also showing here is this industry column. Now, if we flip back up here, you'll notice industry is a column that I created myself. So how do we go about doing that? Well, let's go back to the staging area. And as we're loading the staging area, basically what I was able to do is go out to the NAICS website and found where they had taken all of the NAICS codes and grouped them by number category into certain industry listings. So if we come here to the NAICS column, which is just a number, there is this feature called conditional group. Now you saw me use the grouping feature in a text field before. Conditional group basically allows you to create a sort of numeric filter and create group values in the same way that the text group could. Here we can do things like greater than or equal to, between, less than, etc. And in this situation, I just used the between feature and plugged in the different NAICS code values and created my groupings accordingly. Now what this does is it actually creates a large case statement. So if we come here and edit this industry column, you'll see here creates a very large case statement for you, and it really just comes down to when the code's between greater than a certain value and less than a certain value, then you plug in the corresponding industry value. What that ends up looking like, if you want to see the entire thing, is this giant case statement right here, where we just kind of work through the whole way through the code listing all the way up to the top, and then we group everything at the end here using this other functionality. So that gives you a little bit of taste of some spatial features. I'm going to abandon that next week in favor of a new data set and something different to talk about. Otherwise, thanks for watching.